What's up, y'all? Coming back with y'all to let y'all know what's going on with everything. This is a fucking mess. Just know I'm ready to go get a gun, and I'm ready to go get my shit. Because this is ridiculous that I have to go through this. So, let's see if I can find a way to mount y'all. So, basically, I talked to the dealership this morning about them giving me about my situation, about the stuff that's in the car. I told them that I rented a car from somebody. The car got repossessed. I need to get access to my stuff. My car keys, my house keys, my work badge, everything is in that car and I need to get it out. They told me that they can't let me get anything out the car because I don't own the car. He has to come up there with his ID and the key and they'll let me get the stuff out the car. So I texted him and told him that I needed to do this and he said that he would take me up there. So I gave him my address, just the address, not the apartment number. I told Yeah.
Why are you on her like that?
Hello?
That's a real address.
It's a house that I went to pick the car up, but I'm not 100% sure if he lives there. He live in that area. He drive a red car.
So I called him, and as soon as I told him he got back in the car back, he got scared and hung up. But I texted him. I said, "Shit." I said, "You gonna play like that? Then you gonna play like that." I called him again. And I told him that's a bet. I told him I got his address. So he's scared. He just blocked the number. So, but I'm gonna go see about the address. They said he drove a what red car?
A red car. Um, I want to say it's a Nissan as well. It's a small little red car. Cause I picked up a Nissan Versa. And you know how boxy those cars look? His car looks boxy like that. It has no window tint. He's dark skinned. He got dreads, but nappy long hair,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like
He said
Jaden's
red
hair.
car.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need. All right. That's a good.
All right.
All right.
So he said that he was gonna pick me up. So he got here. He got here. He was in a car with a female, and he parked like down the way, so he could see me. I could see him, but he didn't know that I could see him. I pretended like I didn't. I couldn't see him. And he was like, "You could bring the key to me, and I'll go get your stuff." And I said, "No, I could ride with you." And he was like, he didn't say nothing, and he just left. And then I asked him. He said, "You can find your own way up there to go get your stuff. I'm leaving." And I'm like, "How are you going? How I can't go up there and get the stuff because I don't own the vehicle. They're not going to release it to me." And he said that he don't know what to tell me, and he left. So he don't give a fuck if I get my stuff out the car. I don't even think that he give a fuck about the car. I don't think he's gonna pay the car note and get the stuff. When you get your car repoed, you don't get the car back. You don't want to because you got to pay of all the shit that you owe. So I called the car dealership and I'm like, what are my options? Because he obviously don't care if his car got repoed. He's not letting me get my shit back. And they said the same shit, that they can't let me do it because I don't own the car. Then Turo They said what you heard them say as far as I need to hire a lawyer. The police department said I gotta wait 10 days and file a police report. Meanwhile, I can't go get my vehicle fixed until I have my key. They need the key. There is no spare key. So either I gotta spend money on getting a spare key, which would require me going to the dealership. I don't have transportation to get to work. I can't even get in the gate without my badge. My house key is on there in that bag. Everything else could be replaced. The bag, all of it could be replaced, but that's not the point. And so I'm feeling like, man, I'm tired of being a nice person. I don't know nobody out here. If I was in Vegas, I know motherfuckers that will make this nigga give me my shit. They'll put a gun to his motherfucking head, drive him all the way to the dealership, murk his ass if he try to say anything, and he'll go get my shit. I don't know nobody out here. And it makes me feel like all of this shit just... If it wasn't for me getting involved in this motherfucking dude, if I didn't even let A Trinity drive the car, it would have never got in an accident. If I would have never got involved with this dude, I wouldn't have to rent a car. I would still have a ride to work. If I wouldn't have rented this car, I wouldn't be going through this shit. This is so not fair. How I'm feeling right now is I was ready to go to the pawn shop, buy a gun, go find this motherfucker, and put a gun to his motherfucking head and make him give me my shit. I don't know nobody out here. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people fucking me over. I'm tired of people fucking me over. I'm fucking tired of it. This is the day that shit stop. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm trying not to cry because I hate crying on camera, but I'm fucking tired of it. I'm getting a motherfucking gun. I'm getting a gun. The next person to fuck me over, I'm killing their motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about my career. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm tired of people fucking with me. I'm so fucking tired of it. If I had a motherfucking dude here, this shit wouldn't be happening. This motherfucker would have pulled up. He would have fucking went and got my shit. But because I'm a fucking female, I gotta get fucked over. Left and motherfucking right. The dealership is not gonna do it. The dealership don't give a fuck about the key. They'd rather replace the motherfucking key than give me my shit. I'm so tired of people fucking me over, dog. I swear to God, I'll risk every motherfucking thing right now. I don't care. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I'm so fucking tired. I don't care. I can't do it no more. I can't be strong. I'm tired of just sitting around and let people fuck me over. I'm tired. Something gotta be done about that shit. I'm fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired. It's not cool for people to just do that shit and they just walk away scotch-free, and meanwhile, I'm the one fucking suffering. Fuck that shit. I don't have nobody that's in my motherfucking corner. I don't have nobody I could call to fucking help me with shit. I'm the one who does everything on my own. If I run into a problem, I figure it out. I come up with a solution on my own. If I have a problem with another fucking dude, I fucking fix that shit. When I moved into this apartment, I hired movers to help me move. They did half the motherfucking job and then left and said that they can't do no more. If a nigga was here with me, they wouldn't have did that shit. Just because I'm a fucking female, it's just cool to just fuck me over. It's not the dealership. I'm so fucking tired. I swear to God, the next person to fuck me over, I swear to God, I'm gonna risk every fucking thing. I'm gonna risk every goddamn thing I have. My children can take care of themselves. That's how I raised them. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm tired. Because this affects them too. I don't have a fucking way to work. How am I gonna get to work? I don't have no money. I spent it on the goddamn rental car. I can't go get my car fixed because they have the key. I don't have the money to get my locks changed. I don't have the money to hire a lawyer. I'm fucking tired. I'm so tired. I can't do this shit no more. I'm so tired of being strong. I can't. I'm weak. I can't do it anymore. I can't. Fucking hate this shit. This is gonna be my last video. I'm done with YouTube for right now. I just can't do it no more. I don't have the energy for shit. I'm broken. I can't. I'm defeated. I'm broken. I just don't have it. I don't have the energy. But these bumps keep getting bigger and bigger. I lost my grandchild. I have to deal with that shit. It's just too much shit. I can't handle it by myself no more. I can't do it. I can't be strong no more. I just can't. I don't have the energy. I'm worn out. My life has been a living fucking hell. My whole fucking life. I can never catch a break. I keep going. I keep fucking going because I think maybe one day something good will happen. Nothing good ever fucking happens. Ever. Never good. It's always bad shit every fucking time. And I stay optimistic and I stay praying and it's just still bad shit. I will never catch a break. I can never catch a break. All I want to do is just go to work. I just want to go to work. My kids not even gonna have a Christmas. I don't even have the money to buy them shit for Christmas. Don't send me shit either. I didn't tell y'all that for y'all to send me money, so don't do it. And then, you know, the fucked up thing about all of this shit? The dude that I was dating before Melendez, Scott, I put him on my AAA membership. And I called AAA today and I asked them, I said, I use up all of my toes. I have 4 toes per year. I really need to get my car towed to the dealership so they can fix it. And she said it's $90 for the first 7 miles, and after that it's $10 per mile after that. And I just cried to her like, can you please just work with me? I just need to get my car to the dealership so it can get fixed, so I can go to work and take care of my family. That's all. Can you just do something? And she told me that the person that I have on the account, other member, he has his 4. I'm just now finding out about this. I'm just now finding out. I could have got my car towed last week. My car could be finished by now and I wouldn't be going through this shit. The last person I talked to at AAA never told me that. How's... I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to. I'm so defeated. Depression is so fucking real, and right now it's real more than anything. I just don't want to no more. I don't want to. I'm so done. Fucking hate everything. You don't understand the shit that I'm going through. There's stuff that I'm going through that y'all don't even know about. The only person that knows what I'm going through is R. He's the only person that knows everything that I'm going through right now. And I can't hold it together anymore. I fucking hate life right now. Why me? Why am I going through this? What did I do wrong? I would give anything to understand what I did wrong and make it right. Any fucking thing. Any fucking thing. I'll go through anything. But I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did wrong. Why do I have to go through this? Why is all of this happening? Why did I move to Texas? Why did I lose my house in Vegas? Why did I lose my grandchild? Why am I about to lose my job? Why am I going through this shit? Why are people using me? Why are people hurting me? Why is this happening when all I do is try to spread positivity and be nice to everybody? I see why people go crazy and start shooting up shit. I get it. If I had a gun right now, I probably would have shot that motherfucking dead in his motherfucking head. I would have. I swear to God, and that bitch that was with him. I don't fucking want him. What the fuck? Why this bitch is so bothered by me? This ain't even about a nigga and a bitch. This is about my shit so I can take care of my family. Bitches is always bothered for what? I can care less about this little dirty ass, crusty ass, fucking weak ass little boy. The fuck? And the fuck the part is, I don't know no motherfucking body. Nobody. I don't know nobody out here. I can't call nobody for a fucking ride. I can't call nobody for no fucking help. The dude I was just on the phone with is Adriana baby dad because he's psycho as fuck. I don't care, R. I can't even call my brother. I can't even call my dad to have my back. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? It's Christmas. This is the first year in ever. This is the first year since my children have been alive that I wasn't able to give them a Christmas. My mom is dying in Vegas, and I can't even be out there. She's alone by herself, and I can't even be there. She has she has dementia. She's gonna need my help, and I can't even help her. I can't take care of her. I can't physically do it. And with the coronavirus going on and how her health is, she can't even get here. I'm so tired. I wish I was in Vegas. Do you know how many motherfucking stick up boys I know? All I had to do was make one motherfucking phone call to this nigga, whole world be turned upside down, nigga. He would have got away with this shit. He would have tried to drive off. He drove right past me. They would have just shot dead in his motherfucking car. One hit. And scared his ass. They wouldn't even hit him. They would have just scared his ass. I don't know how long I could deal with this. I don't know how long I could take it. I don't know how long I could be strong. I don't know how long I could smile and keep the faith. I don't know how long I could do it. If something else bad happens, this will be the end of me. I don't have anything to look forward to positive. I pray to God that nothing else happens. And y'all better pray too, because I promise you. I don't even have anybody I can fucking hug. This gonna say it's gonna be alright.
Use the bathroom. Not when you're on live. That's weird. I'll just put the fan on. That's so weird.
Stop it, Bear.
Huh?
Bear! He has ear infection again. Because ear mites, I guess it's called. I don't have the money to get him taken care of again. There's going to be a time where I'm going to have to put him to sleep. How can I build my emergency fund back up when I can't even get to work? The only thing that would make this so much easier if I just had a shoulder. If I just had somebody here in Houston interest of friend instead of my children. I don't have anybody, which is fine when you're on your grind and on your hustle and trying to do what you gotta do. But when bad shit happen, who's gonna hold me up? Who's gonna tell me it's gonna be okay? Instead, I get people that just want to use me and hurt me. And play with my heart. I don't think I've cried this much in my life. I'm dehydrated alone just from crying so much. How am I supposed to come back from this? Where am I going to get strength from? How am I going to be positive again? I'm already hurting from the shit that I was just going through. And then this is adding to it. How am I supposed to get through this? I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get through it. I don't know how. I don't know how to feel better. Yeah, I could Uber to work. It costs $21 to $25 to Uber there, $21 to $25 to Uber back. I have to buy lock and key because you can't leave Walmart without locking the trailer up. And I have to calm down before I can even go to work. I'm up right now. I'm supposed to be asleep. And I'm crying. So the chances are I'm probably not going to go to work again tonight. Because I'm just going to be too upset to do it. And even if I do go to work tonight, they could probably give me a short little route. But that little bitch is going to be in the office and she don't even give a fuck. She's going to put me on another route. I'm going to end up falling asleep. Being drowsy and trying to drive. And they're going to force me to do it. I don't want to deal with him right now because I will fucking say something. I'll probably hurt that bitch really, really bad. I'm not in the right state of mind to go to work. Because if she says the wrong thing to me, I'm going to hurt her. And if I see that dude there and he say the wrong thing to me, I'm going to hurt him. And I'm not in the right state of mind to go to work. I don't know. Maybe that'll change later tonight. By the time it's time for work to start. But right now, I don't see it happening. I'm ready to just quit. I don't even want to work no more. I just want to quit and just go hide under a rock. I don't even know. I'm so upset. I can't even think positively to even try to think of forward progression. I don't know what to do next. I don't even know where to start. I don't know. I don't even know. I have no clue. My mind's just not working right now. Turo gave me a full refund. The whole amount that I paid to rent the car. I think the only thing I can think of is call the dealership and ask them if I can tow the car without the key. But I don't even think I can. What's your question, R? So they tow the car. Can they tow it without? Yeah, they could tow it without the key, right? Because they just did that with that other car. But can they work on it without the key? So then, yes, my keys are a priority. So then the car gets there, it's towed there, got that figured out. Formal checks, third me and try. That means that they're my moderators. They could block unwanted comments and block people from my channel. They're saying stuff that I don't want them to say. Um, tow the car there. Get them to fix it. So I have to find out if they could fix it without the key. I don't remember R. But I mean, I got my nails done a lot of different times. One of the times I only remember was when that dude, we thought he put his hands on Adriana. And we had to rush over there. Because I was about to fuck him up for putting his hands on my daughter. So I have to figure out if... You want to know something super minor that's stupid? My vape juice was in that bag. Oh my God, I'm so glad my wallet wasn't in there. That's like... I remember when you did that, R. So I had to find out if they can get the car fixed without the key. And if they can, that'll buy me time to make money to get a key made. It's a key fob key. So it's like the key with the alarm stuff on the key. I wish Nissan and Jeep were like the same company. I'll trade that motherfucker in or something. Disbelief are excitement and disbelief. So the next thing would be getting to work. It's not a keyless start. Like, it's like a little thing like that, and then the key sticks out like that. And on this part, it has the alarms and the panic button. Yes, it made me smile. No, I did not get my bag out the car. I'm just upset because I'm just tired of people fucking me over. I didn't ask for none of this. If it wasn't for me being so naive, I wouldn't have got involved with a dude that played with my fucking heart and my feelings. I wouldn't have depended on him to take me to work. I wouldn't have had to rent a car. The car wouldn't have got repoed while it was in my possession. My stuff wouldn't have been in the car, and I wouldn't be in this situation about to lose my job. I don't know what's going to happen to my belongings. I suppose after a couple of weeks, he doesn't pay the car note and doesn't get possession of his car, they're going to put it up for auction or resell it or something. I don't know. I never had a car repoed. I have no clue what happens next. I don't know what happens to my stuff. All they said was I need to hire a lawyer so I could sue to get my stuff back. Why do I have to pay for a fucking lawyer to sue to get my shit back? I'm not the reason this shit happened in the first place. I'm an innocent bystander. What do they call it now? For they're probably going to call it collateral damage. I'd already called them. I don't own the vehicle. I don't have access to it. They will not give me access to the car unless I go up in that motherfucker and steal the shit, which is my next thought. I might just do that. I got a crowbar. Break the window, get my bag, and go back. Take Uber up there tonight or at night. Get my shit out the fucking car. Bam. Or I know somebody that, I don't know nobody that could do it, so I have to do it myself. Can who go to explain what to who? All of my options are exhausted. The motherfucking dude don't give a fuck about my shit because his little bitch told him not to. His little bitch is threatened by me. She saw me and decided I can't go with them to go get my shit, and he left. He told me he doesn't know what to tell me. He can't get my bag out the car. He don't know what to tell me. I'm gonna have to go up there and get it myself. The car owner don't give a fuck about me getting my stuff. He is not helping. He don't care. He don't give a fuck. He's not going to help. He's not helping. He's out the question. He's just like the motherfucking nigga that I was fucking with. He don't give a fuck about nobody but himself and the bitch that he's fucking with. I don't even know them. I know nothing about these two people. Him and his bitch. I know nothing. All I want is my shit out of my car, out of that car. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. None of that. It's not the tow company, it's the finance company. I already explained to the finance company. I called the finance company twice. I spoke to the managers. They said, I do not own the vehicle. I'm not the owner of the vehicle. I'm not on the registration. I'm not on the lease. They cannot give me access to his car. It's his car. He has to go up there and show ID and give them the key for me to get my stuff out of that vehicle. Even Turo called them on my behalf. And they said the same thing, that I cannot get access to the fucking car. Or I don't have access to the car to get my stuff. Now all this is my fault. That's what I get for depending on people. That's what I get. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. And if you keep people out of your motherfucking circle, then you don't gotta be hurt. I should have just stayed to my fucking self like I've been doing. I would just stay to myself. I have proof they don't care. I'm not on the car lease. I'm not on the contract. They don't care. At this point, he's not even reading my shit no more. He's ignoring me. And if I contact the company I drive for, and yeah, I can get an inventory, but I can go to the hood and find some fucking crackheads to go up there and get my shit out that car. I could pay them to get my shit out the car. It's not even that serious. I just want my car key and my house key. If I don't get nothing else, I just want that. I know every motherfucking body in every hood in Vegas. If I was in Vegas, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. There's some grimy ass niggas out here. I know it. It's Houston. I know there's some grimy ass niggas out here. I just don't know them. That's okay though, because what I want more than anything, I want to get my key and I want to whoop that nigga ass who put me through this shit. I want to pistol whip his motherfucking ass. Break his motherfucking jaw. Break all his fucking fingers. I want to torture this nigga. I want to torture the shit out of him. Just for fucking with me. And fucking me over. I have an inventory of all the stuff already. I'm not fucking playing, code name. I'm so fucking serious. I want to torture the shit out of him. Man. If I had a car right now, I would fucking stalk that area where I picked that car up. I swear to God, I wish I had a car right now. He better be glad I don't have one. He better be glad he's an hour away. I would fucking catch an Uber out there. He better be glad I don't have money to catch an Uber because I still would catch an Uber out there even if he was an hour away. He better be so fucking. He's so lucky. He's so lucky. He's so lucky. He's so motherfucking lucky. I swear to God, I slit his motherfucking throat. Hmm. Trinity has to go to court on the 28th for her ticket from driving my car without a license. Because it's a civil suit. But he didn't take the car. The car got repossessed. So there's no reason for me to even file a suit against him at this point. There's no suit to file against him. The only other option legally that I have is file a suit. I have to go to I have to file a motion and ask the judge to give me access to the car so I can get my stuff out of there. The problem with that is in Texas, it costs money to do anything in court. I don't know if court is in session because of COVID. And I don't have transportation to go up there to find out. Nobody's manning the phones really right now. It's all automated. So I can't ask anybody. I have to go up there and talk to the clerk, the court clerk. I really don't want to go up there. I have to sue 500 and below cars to get my stuff back. Which includes hiring a lawyer to do that. There's not enough, the value of the stuff in that bag is not enough to hire a lawyer. But I'm not going to let this go though. The rental company don't have possession of the vehicle. It's a private. I rented a car from a private owner. Turo. Private owners list their vehicles on Turo so they can get the car, so they can rent the car out to people. So they're basically the third party. It's just like Uber for rental cars. It's not the tow company, it's the finance company. 500 below cars is the finance company. This is what they said. We cannot allow you access to another person's vehicle. You are not on the lease. You don't own the vehicle. You're not on the registration. We cannot allow you to go into that car and take stuff out of that person's vehicle. So that makes sense. That's just like if you had a car, it got repossessed, and somebody else says, I was renting this car, here's the paperwork, I want to get my stuff out of there. They can't get it without your permission. You have, and it's just like if your car, they just won't do it. I'm not going to let this shit go though. When I'm done with everything and everything is said and done and I got everything that I needed and I got my car back, I'm going to go find this motherfucker. I'm going to find his motherfucking ass. He going to remember me. If I gotta go every motherfucking day to go slash all of his tires, I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna find his motherfucking ass and bust out all of his fucking windows. I promise you. I can't see myself hurting somebody, but I'm gonna fuck his car up. And I don't do shit like that, but this is an exception. I'm fucking his shit up. Give a fuck about my career. I give a fuck about none of that shit. He gonna be the last person to fuck me over. The next person to fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck their ass up. I will hurt somebody. Because I'm tired of people hurting me and getting away with it. My next step is to sue Toro. If I'm gonna sue somebody, I'm suing Toro, and I'm suing 500 and below. If I gotta get a key made and I gotta pay out of pocket, I'm suing Toro for that. They're gonna pay for that key getting made. So I'm gonna have to call the lawyer that I already got handling a lawsuit that I'm working on now, and I'm gonna just tell him what I need and see if he can help me with it. But I'm still busting his car out. I can't wait till I get transportation so I can fuck his shit up. It doesn't have my ID in it. I got my wallet with me. The only thing that's in that bag are personal hygiene stuff, lock and keys for my trailer, the fuel cards, my my work badge that does not have my picture on it, highlighters, my AirPods, my Samsung AirPods, pens, a folder, my car keys. And cleaning supplies. I don't want to waste money going up there and they don't give me my shit. Then I just waste the money. They said that I need to give them the key. He needs to give them the key and he needs to show his ID. My AirPods alone are like $200. So everything in that bag probably costs about $300. I don't know how much my key cost. That's probably another $250. So I'll say $650, $700 maybe. Well, the gas cards, I don't know if that has value on it. Or the badge. They're probably going to charge me for another badge. I know I can get all that replaced. I'm not tripping off of that. I'm tripping off of my car keys. You gotta leave. car keys and my house keys. My AirPods, maybe. I don't know the estimated yearly salary. And if I did, I'm not going to say that on live. And if I do go up there, I need a plan B. I don't have a plan B. My plan B, if I had a gun, would be go up there and ask nicely. And if they don't give me what I want, take that shit. No, they're not asking for the key back. So if I go up there tonight and I have the key, I could just unlock the vehicle and get my shit back. I wonder if it's in a secure area. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go up there tonight when it get dark and see if it's in a secured area or not. And if it's not, I'll just get my shit out. And if it is, then I'm gonna go in there and get my shit anyway. I don't have the money to pay to get another key. I know I'm gonna have to eventually get it, but see, the thing is, it's a snowball effect. If I don't have the key, I can't get my car fixed. If I can't get my car fixed, I don't have a way to get to work. The longer I don't have a way to get to work, the longer it's gonna take for me to get to work. Like, every day is a new day, and every day is gonna be a day I don't know how I'm gonna get to work. Google 500 and below cars, Spring, Texas. It's on Riley Fuzzle Road. I don't know the exact address. But every day I have to figure out a way to get to work. And my solution was renting this car. I don't know if I trust Turo to rent another car from them. And the longer my car sits in this parking lot and not getting fixed, those are the times that I gotta find a way to work. Every day the car's not getting fixed is a day that I gotta find a way to work. I don't know that many people out here. I don't know nobody out here that asks for a ride to work. And my job don't give a fuck about me or if I get a ride to work. All they care about is that I get to work. When I had a ride, I told them my ride is off on Fridays and Saturdays, but I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays. They was like, I gotta find a ride to work anyway. They don't give a fuck about my ride being off Fridays and Saturdays. I still gotta come to work. I don't know anybody. How the fuck am I gonna get to work? I'm not. If I go to work on Uber on Friday and Saturday, that's $80. Fuck that. It's $200 a week to take an Uber to work. Could have did that, I guess. I paid $211 to rent a fucking car. God, I don't want to do that shit. Because, like, when you're waiting for your route, most people sit in their car and wait. It's too cold to be just standing outside waiting. And when I get off of work, I have to stand outside and wait. I'm going to sue him. But I gotta think of, it can't just be a suit for my stuff. it gotta be a suit for like some shit like negligence on Turo's behalf. I gotta sue Turo, negligence on their behalf, lost wages. That's for both of them. I'll even sue the dude too. I might even just sue for the goddamn car. Lost wages, emotional distress, negligence for letting somebody rent a car through their shit without confirming if they have. That's going to change the rules because they have to, if they didn't do research to confirm that that car doesn't have a lien on it, there's ways to find that out. That's negligence on their behalf. Sue for the shit, my belongings, the value of my belongings. And then I'm going to throw in all of this caused me not to even have Christmas for my kids. Because of this shit, then they're going to pay for my fucking car. Because I don't have the key because y'all wouldn't give me the key, so now 500 Below about to get sued. Y'all didn't give me the key, my belongings, so I could get my car fixed because my car couldn't get fixed. I couldn't get to work. I want reimbursement for that, compensation for that. And because I couldn't get to work, I'm not making money to pay my rent and my bills and to give my kids a Christmas. To do that type of shit, I need a good-ass lawyer. A lawyer that knows slick shit. I can't go OTR that long. Jaden is failing his classes. I need to stay on him. He didn't even go to school today. And I'm too caught up in all this shit to even worry that he didn't go to school today. Can you imagine if I wasn't here? I'm going to call that lawyer. I'm going to call my lawyer and see what he can put together. He has a license to practice in Texas. And he has a license to practice in Louisiana. That's where he's at. So I have to go to Louisiana and meet with him. Actually, I'm going to ask him if we can do it through Zoom or something. Because it's physically impossible. And the only thing that's holding us up right now from moving forward, the current lawsuit that I'm currently under is the fact that we haven't met up to sign paperwork and stuff. They have court cases. They have court through Zoom. I'm sure I can meet my lawyer through Zoom. Yeah, I know there's programs. I just haven't found them yet. Not as far as Christmas assistance. And usually it's a deadline for that. It's still early in the month though, so I might still have time. I'm not used to doing that type of shit. Asking for assistance. I'm used to getting it on my own. Thanks for finding the car for you since you did pay. They gave me a full refund, and thank you for being a new subscriber. They offered to give me a new car. Well, they offered to give me the money back on my on my car. What was I trying to say? They offered the refund as a credit. I don't think J Rich likes me. I really doubt that she would really. And if that's, I mean, I don't want to. Anyway, she didn't even answer my messages when I messaged her. So, but Turo offered the refund as a credit, so I can get another car. However, I don't know if I trust Turo to get another car from them. Show up at any church. How am I gonna get there? Because in Texas, it's not like it's just down the street. This has a light on it. I saw a green light from out here. I'll look into it. When I'm done with this live, I'll look into it. More than anything, I just want to get my car fixed. On the Turo credit and yeah, it is. Well, they already refunded it back to my account. It's going to take 3 to 5 business days for it to go back to my account. To my checking account. So when am I going to tell my job tonight? It is 3:22. I gotta be working 6 hours. I have to go to work. Today is Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday I didn't work. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I gotta work 10 days straight next week. Yeah, I'm in Houston. I gotta work 10 days straight. If I don't go to work tonight. And if I do, then I gotta work 9 days straight. But I still have to go to the store and get a lock and key for my trailer. Beechnut Street is like an hour away from here. I'll look it up. I'm in the Woodlands, so I'll look it up and see. You're watching Aladdin. had never even seen Jaden watch TV before. What the fuck is in my eye? I normally don't let people drive my car. I was just feeling like Sonic is literally like 500 feet away. What damage can she do? Takes like 5 minutes to walk to Sonic. And I was like, well, Adriana's with her. Adriana knows how to drive. Adriana's going to drive the car. But Trinity, she thinks she's grown because she's 18. Can't nobody tell her shit. Alright. Let's see. How far to work? Work is 20 minutes away. Let's see what they got. The battery's about to die. Catholic Charities. Let's see what they have. Catholic Charities is Montgomery, Texas Assistance Programs. That's not Catholic Charities though. The only Catholic Charities they got is that I keep seeing is let me see. You got the right sky. Book is on what? Scared the shit out of me. Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta change your name, Scott Moody. I don't want Scott in my deed. So, Catholic Charities. Let me just go to their website. The Harris County COVID-19 Relief Fund, I don't qualify for that. Tried that already. Catholic Charity Program and Services. Outside of Greater Galveston and Houston region, find a Catholic charity agency in your area. I'm gonna look. Nope, they don't have one in my area. Galveston is the only one. You're always in my prayers. Did you get your stuff out the car you were renting? Nope, I didn't. Buck, a subscriber has a question. I'm no longer giving my Cash App. If my moderators don't put it on there, Buck or Barb, then I'm not doing it because I'm just tired of people talking about I'm a gold digger. And I come on here with pity parties asking for money and shit, or making y'all feel sorry for me to make y'all want to donate and help. I'm done doing that. So what are the eligibility requirements? Eligibility, we're prioritizing for helping individuals, families who have lost income as a direct impact of COVID. Well, that's not what I need help with. I don't even have a plan right now. Um, my plan is to get my car fixed, to get it towed to the dealership. I have to find out if I can use they they already put the Cash App on there. R put it on there. So I have to call the dealership and find out if they can fix my car without the key. And I need to I need to find out how I can the key. Get a key. And that's the only thing that I'm trying to do right now. So how do I get assistance? It just tells you about the program, but don't tell you how to apply for it. No, Turo's not doing anything. There's nothing they can do. All these assistance programs are talking about food, clothes. Car repair assistance. My eyes burn so bad right now. Whoa. Thank you, Mr. Swaringen. Mr. Swaringen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Let me get Trinity's phone and see if how much it's gonna cost to get this key fixed. Key made. Because I think I have the money to get it. Where's Trinity? Huh? Where's your phone?
Why?
I need to call the dealership.
There's something very strange about him. Keep a close eye on Prince Albini.
The number?
Just walked out.
Maybe I went a tad
Yeah,
far
that's
with the backflip, but
Shabana
that
Motors.
dance may be the best thing you ever do in your life.
Turn the TV down.
That was pretty good. But nothing seems to impress her.
It's crazy, not gems or jams, jewels. If I can't impress her, I wonder who can.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying.
I wish I was on the truck right now. Look at the tree. Okay. She left this here. Why she always leave her shit? You called Shabana Motors? What's the number?
281 something.
Bear, what the fuck do you want? Sit down somewhere.
281-994-7025.
Go back. Whose water is that? Is that water?
I think.
We need water. I'm not still with that guy. I was never with him. What do you mean?
Then back on. Yeah. What happened? What happened?
Thank you, Mr. Moody.
See?
Wait, no, not that number.
That was a different one.
That number. Push 0.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, hang up and call again.
Thank
you for calling Shabana Motors. Following options. For Spanish, press 9. For sales, press 1.
Huh? No, I wanted to listen to the options.
Thank you for calling Shabana Motors. Please choose one of the following options. For Spanish, press 9. For sales, press 1. To make a payment, press 2. To speak to an account manager, press 3. For insurance, press 4. For service, press
5.
5. And
Why don't nobody want to answer the fucking phone? Thank you, Madman. Thank you, James.
To dial another
Call back
extension,
and
press
just
1.
go 1.
To
No,
leave a
push me.
voicemail, press
gracias por
Push
llamar a
4.
Shabana Motors. Por favor, seleccione una de las... Please wait for the next available agent. Fernanda speaking, how can I help you?
Hi, I have a question. My key was stolen from my car. How do I get another key?
You would have to go through a locksmith, or I can transfer you to a receptionist and she can get you their number.
Okay, also another question. I'm supposed to get my car fixed through CPI. Do you guys need the key to get the car fixed?
Correct, yes.
A locksmith, though? Y'all don't have a spare key?
No, unfortunately, even if we did have one, we were not able to use that and give that to you.
I got a question. So, I rented a car through Turo, and their car got repossessed while it was in my possession. And my stuff was in the car, and it was through 500 and below cars. And they're saying because I wasn't on the contract that I can't get my stuff out the car. As a car dealership, do you know of any options that are available to me that I could try to retrieve my belongings out of that vehicle?
And you said it was just a loaner?
Well, I rented a car through it's a thing called Turo. It's like a private, instead of going through Enterprise, regular normal people like you and I put their cars on this platform and you can rent it out to other people. So I rented this car from somebody and they didn't pay the car note and it got repossessed while it was in my possession. My stuff was in there and they won't let me get it. And the person who owns the car, he doesn't care. He's not trying to help at all.
Yeah, you would have to get permission from them, or he could call and let them say that you're able to pick up your stuff. That's how we've had many of our customers do. But
He
we
won't
will
do
need
it.
permission from the actual person on the account.
Okay, and those are my only options?
Yeah, unfortunately, that would be it.
Will the police be able to do anything?
You know, I was just going to suggest that you might want to call police and maybe they're able to go ahead and do something for you. And they can actually go with you over there and let them know, hey, this is what happened. And they might be able to do something.
Okay, so in the meantime, I need to call the locksmith to get a key.
Yes. Make sure that you let them know that you're a Shabana Motors customer. I believe they do give you a discount for that.
Okay, what's the phone number?
Let me transfer you to the receptionist, okay?
Okay.
Please wait for the next available agent.
That's the lady who handles my insurance claim.
Shabana Motors speaking.
Hi, I was transferred so I can get the number to the locksmith.
Of course, yes, ma'am. Let me give you the number right quick. I have it with me up here. Just had my cards up here. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, 281-806-4744.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. What did I call the locksmith? Two 806-4744.
Locksmith.
Hi, I'm a customer of Shabana Motors. They gave me your number because I needed to
Okay.
get another key for my car.
All right. What kind of car are you making model?
2015 Jeep Patriot.
All right. Do you have a working key? You lost all keys to it.
It was stolen.
All right. Is it here in Houston, or where's the car at?
It's in Spring.
In Spring. To go there and make a base key, it's going to be $135 plus tax. If you want the key, let's see. If you want the key with the remote, it's $185 plus tax.
Okay, so when can this get done?
Probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours. He's got one job that he's going to do now on the south side, and then he can head that way and go to you. It just, with him, it's just a sheer driving distance.
Right. Okay, I want to do that.
All right, I'll text. You should have my main line, but I'm going to text you now. The word locksmith.
Let me give you my number because I'm calling from my son's number.
All right, let me go to text messages.
So my Dukes.
All right, what's the number?
702. Oh. 752.
Just text me back the address.
Okay, I got the text.
We'll on our way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. All right. Let me text him back. Wait, what? My email. Thank you, Lenny. Okay.
A few more minutes with her. I know I
Let
can.
me send him this. I'll send it through the
You need
computer.
to get me over there.
Is that an official wish?
No, it's a favor for a friend.
Yeah, see, genies?
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
I thought you said you never had a friend like me.
Oh my God, Lord,
I
thank you.
think you never had a friend like me.
What's up, Shape World? I had a dream about you. It was weird. Thank you, my Dukes. Nope, I didn't get my stuff out. Shape World. So I had a dream about you. I don't remember. It was a weird, funny dream. It was goofy. All right, let me text this man my information. I be forgetting that y'all are. Well, where is it at? Refresh. That y'all are on live. What's up, Princess? Because I be just trying to talk and I be forgetting. I ain't trying to give y'all my number. All right. Is it a 2015 though? All right. Oh, Jesus, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To all of y'all. Okay, so key getting made, get the car towed, get the car fixed. That's done. Man, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to drink a whole bottle of wine. I'm not going to work tonight. I just want to relax and like decompress and get my mind right. So let's go get the wine. Because I'm about to drink it straight out the bottle. And I'm about to watch Christmas movies and relax. I wish I had some fucking Hennessy. Something stronger. But I have like 3 bottles of wine, so that might work. We need things to start turning around for the better. Thank you. It still makes me want to cry. I don't want to cry no more. I don't want to cry. But it's just crazy how total strangers that know nothing about me can get together and help me. But people closest to me can just use and hurt me. That makes me sad. It's always strangers that do the most. There was a time when I used to drink a lot. I used to be so sad and hurt I would start drinking. I used to drink 151. Cheers. Stella Rosa Black Reserve. A low alcohol grape wine, specialty with natural flavors, semi-sweet. Where do I find where the alcohol volume is? It has 5% alcohol volume. That's not a lot, huh? Well, how they're doing all the rental assistance, I don't need rental assistance. I've already paid my rent. But how they're doing it is your apartment complex has to be on the list to receive assistance. My apartment complex isn't on that list. I've learned that a lot of the apartment complexes that are on the list are apartment complexes that are in less fortunate areas. I live like literally on the edge of the Woodlands, and that's like the rich area. That's where all the rich folks live. So I guess that explains why they're not on the list. So a whole bunch of shit just crossed my mind right now about going over the road. I want to go over the road, but my son is coming out here from California. He's going to be out here until January 8th. So if I do go on the road, I'm not going until January 8th. And if I go on the road, I'm going to probably bring Jaden with me. And Trinity will probably stay here and help her sister. And I'll probably stay on the road for like 2 or 3 months. I just got to determine who pays better. The company I'm with now or the company I was with before I came here. I might go with the company I was with before I came here, meaning because they're offering a $6,000 bonus. And I could use that. but I don't want to be with a major carrier anymore. Thank you so much, man. I didn't come on here for y'all to send money. I didn't do that. I just came on here to give y'all an update and just to vent and like just shed my heart. Because how long did I cry? For like an hour? I just be so frustrated with life and frustrated with everything. And I don't have nobody to talk to. You guys are the only people I have to talk to. So when people say, why you get on here showing your whole everything, like why are you telling all your business, and why are you showing people your weakness, and why are you crying on camera, and why are you doing all this stuff? Because I don't have nobody. I have nobody to talk to. You guys are the only people that I have. And it kind of makes me feel better knowing that not only one person, but multiple people. I got 59, 58, 57 people in this live right now that really care about me. Maybe give or take a few. And that's not a lot, like other YouTubers, but I don't care about that. I just care that I have solid people that actually care, that I can actually talk to, and they don't mean any harm by me, and they're willing to listen and just be somebody to listen to. I could talk to R. A lot of times I could talk to him. He's somebody who has my number. I talk to him a lot. But it feels good to have multiple people to talk to. And it makes me feel better that I can vent. That's how things make me feel better. It makes me feel better to vent. That's how I get over stuff. And it makes me feel better to talk to strangers than it does to make me to talk to people who know me, because people who know you like to judge you. Strangers, they don't know nothing about the situation. They just hear and then they offer solutions. Some of them will judge you, but some of them won't. Thank you guys. That's the part that I understand in my situation. I did have family, knowing that you don't quadruples the pain. I have family. It's just weird. I don't know how to explain it. You know how you talk to somebody, like if I was to talk to my sister, she would come up with all these solutions that I've already tried. And then she'll ask me questions like why I didn't do this and how did this happen. I don't want to go through all of that. I just want to vent. And that's why I like doing YouTube, because I don't have to, I get comments and stuff, but it's not like a whole bunch of backlash. Don't ask me all these questions and come up with solutions that I don't want to have to, that I already tried, and I got to explain to you that I already tried. If y'all come up with a solution that I already tried, somebody else in this feed is going to answer that. She already tried that. It's not working. If somebody asks me a question that I already answered already, somebody in the feed is going to answer the question for you. So I don't have to repeat myself. Because sometimes when you're stressed out and hurting and sad and upset, repeating yourself makes it worse. And I guess it just makes me feel a little bit better about mankind, knowing that there's actually people out there that care. Because that's a hard pill for me to swallow. Like, I just can't understand how people could be so mean and so evil and so rude and so hurtful. I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. I can't comprehend that. Like, it doesn't seem real. It's really unbelievable. That's the shit you see on TV. How does that really happen in real life? Maybe I'm naive, but I can't grasp my head around evil people. I just don't understand it. I don't know. It's just hard for me to believe that people are actually like that. Thank you, Compton. You're from Compton. I miss Compton. I want to go back home. I'm trying to make a home here, but dude, I miss California. I can even say I miss Vegas. By the end of this year, by the end of next year, if shit don't work out, I'm going back to Vegas. And I say that because I graduated from UNLV. I have an alumni network out there. Check out One's coming here for you. It's a song. Thank you. Cerritos, wow. But I have a network, an alumni network out there of judges and lawyers. I worked at the public defender's office. Like, you don't gotta jump through all the hoops out there to get a job in a courtroom or a law firm that you do out here. Out here, you gotta if you want to work in any type of legal field out here, you gotta go through the Department of Criminal Justice or the Department of Public something or another. Department of Criminal Justice. The Department of Criminal Justice is government. You want to be a peace officer, you want to be a private investigator, you want to do any of that, you got to go through the Department of Criminal Justice. In Vegas, you don't got to go through all of that. And I worked for half of these people. I know every single judge in Vegas. In Las Vegas, Nevada, Clark County, I know every judge. One of the judges I'm really close with, when my daughter was molested, he was the prosecutor at the time when she got molested. And dealing with him was the original reason why I decided I wanted to go to law school, just seeing him. And through the course of the trial, he got elected to judge. Now he's a murder judge. We call him murder judges. He's a murder judge, so he handles all the murder cases and capital murder cases. Yeah, the Woodlands is prominent, but I live on the edge, on Rayford's edge. That's right on the edge of the Woodlands. One exit away from the Woodlands. Well, not even that. So I live on this, so you got I-45 right here is where I live. I-45, right here is the Woodlands. Then if you go down one exit, down I-45 north, one exit away, that's the Woodlands. One exit behind me is Hardy Toll Road. And then behind Hardy Toll Road is Spring and Houston. Yeah, I've been through a lot. If I could sum up everything, I would, but I've been through a lot. So I'm really close with him. I did mock trial at UNLV. I was on the mock trial team. And every year, all the judges from all over Nevada come to UNLV, and we hold this big old mock trial. And the judges are the jury and the judges, and they judge us based on our performance. So I was able to network with judges there. Judges, police officers, lawyers, everybody in the legal field comes together for this event. So that's why I was able to network through them. And then my mock trial coach, all three of them are lawyers. Two of them has his own practice. One of them has his own practice in California. He moved to California. The other one practices in Vegas, and he's an instructor and he's a professor. And then the other one works at the public defender's office. The one who works at the public defender's office got me a job as an intern at the public defender's office. I wasn't supposed to get that job. They only offer that internship to law students. You have to be a 1L or a 2L to get that internship. I got it as a senior in undergrad. And then I got to meet the deputy public defender and all of his colleagues, and they love me. And that's my network. Everybody, all of my instructors were either lawyers or worked in the legal field some kind of way. One of my instructors was the chief of police. Crazy, right? So that's where my network is. And I know if I go back to Vegas, if I don't have a car, I could literally drive Uber and I won't even have to work. I could drive Uber. I made like $1,500 a week driving Uber. And that's not including tips. I made about $200 a day in tips. And then if I didn't have a car, I can catch the bus. Anywhere in Vegas from the farthest point to the farthest point takes about an hour, maybe two, to get there. So And the bus goes everywhere in Vegas. There's not one area of Vegas the bus doesn't touch. And most of the buses run every 30 minutes. Some of them run every 15 minutes. Some of them run every hour. And I know so many people out there, if I needed a ride, I can call somebody. If I needed a job, I can call somebody. If I needed anything, I had somebody to call. But see, I'm not afraid of taking risks. I'm not afraid of change. So I decided, move, let's go. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to Houston. I came to Houston with nothing. I had no choice though. So my kids missed Vegas. Oh, here we go. YouTube's starting to act up. One of my cousins is a judge. She worked for Kamala Harris back when she was AG of California. In California, let me know. That's awesome. Even if I don't go to California to practice law, it's good to have that network. So let me give y'all a little. I did before. Let me just give you a little bit about my life. I don't know a lot of positive things about my life growing up. Everything that I remember is negative. I don't remember anything positive. I remember growing up in trap houses. Like, my mom was on drugs, and she would take me to these abandoned houses. They weren't abandoned, but they had power. Did they have power? They had power. They had running water. They had no food, no furniture, maybe a table, maybe a mattress. And she would do drugs, and I would have to go with her. I remember my mom being a prostitute, and I remember a lot of men coming around. I remember my mom getting beat by a lot of men, too. I remember one of her boyfriends used to molest me. He molested me from the time I was like 9, probably 8, from the time I was like 8 until the time I was 14, until the time I was 14. I told my brother about it. My brother said that I probably seduced the man. And the stuff that he used to do was just ridiculously crazy. And then another dude molested me. My mom sold me for drugs and let this dude molest me. I was 16 when that happened. But where was it at this time? Well, my dad, he cheated on his wife and got my mom pregnant. My dad lived in California. Me and my mom lived in Vegas. My dad used to send child support to my mom, and my mom would spend it on drugs. And he didn't know nothing that was going on, because he had a whole life. So on summertimes, during the summer and some holidays, I'll go spend time with my dad. But I don't even really remember that. I just remember I didn't like going to spend time with my dad because I'm scared of earthquakes. And the one time I went to California, there was a really big earthquake, and I never wanted to go back. I was scared to death to go to California. Eventually, I had to go move with my dad because my mom started getting really crazy and abusive. He's still alive, yeah. He has a girlfriend now. He don't really pay no attention to us. I think when I turned 18, I think he just washed his hands with me because he did his job. He raised a child out of wedlock that wasn't his. I mean, that's his, but, you know, he raised a child outside of his marriage, and he did what he had to do. He claims that I'm his daughter, and he'll always love me, but that's that. Thank you, Madman. That's why I said go to McDonald's. Listen. So then I had to go stay with my dad for a little bit because I don't know why I actually went. I just remember my mom was doing the most. I just remember running. I ran out of the house. I don't remember what my mom did to me to make me run, but I remember running out of the house and running down the street. I think I ran like 2 blocks and run away from her. And I ran to a payphone and called my dad. And then I ended up, because my mom used to beat me when she would come down off her high. Um, Thank you, Christopher. So I ended up staying with my dad, and then um, he's really strict. He's a military guy. He's a military dad, so he was really fucking strict, like fucking strict. And I was, trying to be rebellious and stuff. And he would always say, if you don't get your shit together, send you back to your mom. And I believed him, so I had to tell him. I told him that I got molested, and he tripped and flipped out. He didn't send me back after that. But then I started getting bullied in high school in California, and I wanted to go back to Vegas because I wasn't getting bullied in Vegas. When I was in high school, I used to be a cheerleader. I tried to fit in so I wouldn't get bullied. So I figured, well, maybe if everybody likes cheerleaders, and if I was a cheerleader, then they wouldn't bully me, right? Because everybody likes the cheerleaders. And the people who were bullying me were the football players. So I was like, if I'm a cheerleader, then they won't bully me. When I was cheering, when I would cheer, they would throw rocks at me while I was cheering. We would have to do a cheer where we had to address ourselves and tell everybody our name. And when it was my turn, they used to call me Earthworm Jim because my eyes were so big and my legs were super skinny. And they would throw rocks at me when it was my turn to say my name. So I wanted to go back to Vegas. My dad said, if I go back to Vegas, don't get pregnant. And if I get pregnant, don't call him. I think like 3 months later, after I got back to Vegas, I was pregnant. Looking for love in all the wrong places. So then I had Adriana. When she was 3, she got molested by my second boyfriend. I was engaged to be married with him. He's in jail right now serving 10 to life. I heard that he's on his deathbed. Serves him right. And he is still in jail. He's been in jail. Every 10 years he goes up for probation. This will be his second 10th year going up for probation. I don't know if he's getting out. I don't know. But because he's sick and dying and shit. So I don't know. But she's 19 years old now, so I'm not really concerned about her. It was Trinity's dad that molested Adriana, her sister. There was a lot of different little shit that happened between all that time, from the time I was being molested until I had a baby. I almost watched my mom kill a man in front of my daughter. One day I was homeless. I was trying to work and make money. But my mom was watching my daughter. She was watching Adriana. And something said, just go home, go to the house and check on her. So I went to the house to check on Adriana. She was in the middle of the bed. Nope, I didn't work last night. I didn't have a way to get there. She was in the middle of the bed. She had blood all around her. There was no blood on her. She had blood all around her. When I knocked on the door, because my mom was on drugs. So her boyfriend kicked me out and wouldn't let me live there no more. Because he said that I was getting in the way of her and him. Blameberry, I can't today. I cannot. Please be on best behavior. I cannot, please. So when she... Hold on. What was I saying? Okay, so she answered the door, and so he kicked me out, but he let my daughter stay there so that my mom could watch her while I was working. And um, so something just told me to go back and check on her. So I went back and checked on her, and my mom opened the door. She had blood all over her shirt. I look at my mom, and I run to go see where my daughter is at. My daughter was in the middle of the bed. She was like 8 months at this time. She's in the middle of the bed. I was homeless. I had nowhere to live. I was literally sleeping behind buildings. I was sleeping with people to sleep at their house. If they let me sleep in their bed and fed me, I would sleep with them. Um, or if I didn't want to do that, then I would sleep behind buildings and stuff like that. That I found a mattress that I could sleep on. I used to go to the different casinos in Vegas and go to like a floor and sleep in the stairwell when it was cold outside. The shelters were full, so I couldn't go to the shelter. So when I went to go pick my daughter up, I saw the blood, and the first thing she did, she laughed because she was happy to see me, and then she started crying. And I swooped her up and I left. I had no money. I went to McDonald's because I used to work at McDonald's. So I went to the McDonald's that I used to work at, and I told them that I need to feed my daughter. She's hungry. I don't have no food. I don't have no money. So they gave me food to feed her. She ate a whole 20-piece chicken nuggets. That's how hungry she was. They wasn't feeding my daughter. And eventually I ended up going to a shelter because I had the baby with me. In the shelter, I met Ernest's dad. I got a job. I met him at work. The shelter paid for my apartment. They paid my rent for a year. And me and Ernest got together, and then we were together for 7 years. I had a baby, my son, and we broke up. I got raped and had Jaden. Then I have 4 kids. Me and him break up again. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills, how I'm going to survive. I'm scared of being homeless again. Oh my God, shut up. I'm scared of being homeless again, so what do? I started the adult industry. I was an escort. I did porn. I was a stripper. I did anything that I could possibly do to try to get money. I did that for like 2 years. The last year that I did it, I had started college. And my professors were looking at me crazy. And, okay, you know what? I can't do that. Can't I mute it though? No? Okay. So, I had started college and my professors were looking at me crazy. I think hold on. So then, thank you, D. I stopped doing all of that stuff because I need them to stop. Can y'all text? Whew. This wine making me hot. All right. So they were looking at me crazy, and I'm thinking like either they wanted something from me or they knew what was up. But the thing is, like I said, a lot of my professors were lawyers and judges and police officers, right? So I spent a pretty good amount of time running from police and hiding from security officers and shit like that in Vegas. I'm pretty sure most of everybody from the night beat knew who I was. So when I started college and now these are my professors, that shit was weird as fuck. I had to stop everything that I was doing and focus completely on school. And that's what I did. I focused on school. It took me 7 years to graduate. 7 years to get a 4-year degree. I was a single mom and had to figure out how the fuck am I going to do this. So I moved back in with my mom. Thank you, Miss Griffin. I moved back in with my mom, and I applied for Social Security for my daughters. So I was like, I need to find a way where I can go to school full time and still work. And still be able to make money and take care of my kids. And I heard something about Mitt Romney using Social Security to graduate college or something. And I'm like, that's genius. I'll do that. I'm going to apply for Social Security. I'm going to tell these motherfuckers that my kids are crazy and we're going to get a check. And I'm going to use this check to pay my rent and bills, and I can go to school full time and I don't have to worry about paying my bills. I don't have to worry about working. I can be a mother full time, go to school full time, and I have my bills paid. So I applied for Social Security and they got Social Security. They got Social Security for basically the whole time I was in college. I think the last year, my senior year, they didn't reapprove them for Social Security, and I almost had to drop out. I almost didn't graduate. And I told my teacher, she took out a grant because she's a researcher. So she took out a research grant out of her funds and gave it to me so I could finish my last year in school. So I graduated college. I had aspirations of going to law school. I was going to go to law school right after college. And when I graduated, I was like, I don't want to go to law school right now. I want to take a break. I was in a really serious depression. I was in so much of a depression. They had me on lithium, this depression medication. That's what they put in batteries, lithium. I was taking lithium. That's the worst of the worst. Lithium is the worst of the worst. That's like medicine right up there before you get crazy. You see these motherfuckers on the side of the road talking to themselves. That's what that shit do to you when you start taking lithium. It makes you crazy as shit. And it was making me crazy. I was in a relationship. I had a thick dining room table. It sat 12 people. I missed one dose of lithium and I flipped that whole motherfucking table. That motherfucking table was like 300 or 400 pounds, probably more. And I flipped it and shattered that whole glass. It sat 12 people. That's how big it was. And I almost fought somebody in the doctor's office because she was whispering and I thought she was talking about me. Like literally. That shit it was fucking crazy. So I had to wean myself off of this medication. And I started going to the doctor and a therapist and talking to the therapist, and she was helping me. Because you have a therapist, so you have a psychiatrist who administers the medication. Then you have a psychologist who does your cognitive therapy, behavioral therapy. So my psychologist was helping me wean off of the medication that they had me on. Because to me, I just felt like when you're sad, your brain chemicals, you have more of one chemical and less of the other. And when you're happy, it reverses. You have less of one and more of the other, whatever like that. So I felt like my situations that I'm in and the people I'm around is what's causing me to have these depressive episodes. So that's a trigger, and I need to remove those people. Because just like after you have sex, there's this chemical called the love drug. I think it's Pitocin or something like that. You get an extra burst of that chemical in your brain. That's the same chemical when you kiss somebody and hug somebody. Serotonin and dopamine. Yeah, that's what some of the chemicals too. So I'm like, okay, if my chemicals in my brain can fluctuate like this based on my situations and the people I'm around and the things that I'm involved in, then I don't need medication to regulate that. I can regulate it myself by by trying to keep people out of my circle, keep people around, away from me that don't serve me right. And when I graduated, all I was coming across was liars and cheaters and people who were hurting me. Same shit I'm going through right now. So I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to go to college right now. I'm not ready to go back. It took me 7 years to graduate. I'm not ready to go to law school right now. I just want to get away from every fucking body. I want to commit suicide. And I got my CDL. I had a whole plan. I was going to kill myself. I had a whole plan to do this. So I'm going to get my CDL. I'm going to drive over the road. I'm going to go to somebody's mountain pass. And I'm going to drop this truck off the fucking mountain. Nobody's going to miss me. And that's what I was going to do. By the time I got to the mountain pass in the wintertime, where it could be believable, I wasn't feeling that way no more. Because I had started YouTube, and I built a rapport with you guys, and you accepted me with open arms, and I just didn't feel like I wanted to do it anymore. So truck driving was fun, and it was my escape, and it was my relief, and it made me feel good. So I started healing. I wasn't on my medication no more. I was good. And that's where I'm at now. Now I feel better. I'm like, okay, now I can be at home. I didn't even want to be around my children. I didn't even want to be around them. I felt like I was a terrible mom, and they didn't deserve me. I felt like they didn't deserve me. They didn't deserve a mother like me. They deserved somebody better. I thought I was just terrible. Like, I justified killing myself by saying they would be better off with a better mom. And I got over that. And here I am. I am here driving trucks, and I'm thinking I'm ready to go home and be a mom again. I got my shit together. I got my mind together. It took me 2.5 years to get my mind together. I was on the truck for 2.5 years. 6 months of those 2.5 years, I was literally homeless. Because the last relationship I was in, they just up and left because they wanted me to be a trophy wife. They wanted me to wear lingerie and heels while I'm cleaning the house. And they got mad at me when I would go to school dressed how I'm dressed right now, thinking I'm cheating on them with judges and lawyers and police officers. So they just up and left me with this big ass house that I had nothing in. I had no money. I couldn't afford it. I wasn't getting the Social Security no more. That was the year the Social Security ended. So I couldn't afford the rent anymore. And I lost the house. And I had to separate my children. The boys went to California. Trinity went on the truck with me. Adriana stayed in Vegas with my mom. My mom ended up getting evicted. She's on the streets. My daughter ended up going to stay with my nephew. I ended up having to bring Trinity home to Houston. We moved to Houston. She was in the house by herself. There was no furniture. We had no furniture, no TV, no food, no shit. She slept on an air mattress with Bear. I left Bear here with her, so if something did happen, at least he could try to protect her. And I was on the road. She was in this, not this apartment, but my last apartment, all by herself. And then, got my income tax. I bought her this bed. I decked her room out because I was on the road. I didn't need it. I decked her room out, spoiled her, gave her everything that she wanted to try to compensate for leaving her by herself. And then eventually I got a dedicated position at Martin where I was like, okay, I can be at home every weekend and I can be spending more time with my kids. Then somebody on YouTube got mad at me and decided to get me fired from Martin. They got me fired from Martin and ended up at USA Truck. That was bad. And then here I am at this company. And now I'm ready, and I'm local, and now I'm ready to really just be off the truck and stop going through this cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, being dependent on people. I'm ready to go to law school, graduate, be a lawyer, and have my own firm, so I don't have to keep going through this cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. The only way this is going to stop is if I level up and get a better job, get a career where I'm making money, can't nobody fire me, and I'm making a 6-figure income. But the only way I can do that is if I get off the truck. Because this schedule that I have now is not going to allow me to study. I'm pointing over there because that's where my books are. It's not going to allow me to study. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I could have been studying this 2 hours and 15 minutes I've been doing this live with y'all. But I need to study at least 4 hours a day. 4 to 8 hours a day. I need to study 8 hours a day all the way up until 3 months before the test date, and then 4 hours a day for those last 3 months. And the reason why I need to study so hard is because when I was in college, I used up all of my student loans. I applied for grants and I applied for the maximum loan amount every semester because I was living off of that. I had to use that money to pay rent and pay bills and buy a car and shit like that. So, what was I saying? Damn, that quick? I just lost it like that? Just like that? Yeah, I forgot. It's just, yeah. Needless to say, here I am. Oh, so yeah. If I get a good LSAT score, since I used up all of my loans and stuff, I capped out, like I maxed out. I can't get any more student loans. No more. Oh no, I'm not gonna be MIA. Definitely not. And that's why I need to get a good score on law and on the LSAT, because I can't go to law school without a scholarship. If I don't get a scholarship, I'm definitely not gonna be able to go to law school. And in order to get a scholarship, I have to get a score of at least 170 or better. A perfect score on the LSAT is 180. I gotta get a score of 170. Mind you, I didn't tell y'all this, but I have a learning disability. So it's going to take me a little bit harder, a little bit longer to get a good score. It's going to take a little bit longer and a little bit harder for me to study. That's why I have to study, and that's why I have to do it so long, because I have a learning disability. I was diagnosed with dyslexia and dyscalculia, and that shit is hard when it comes to law, especially. So I still graduated with a good. Quizlet is awesome. I forgot about Quizlet. But Quizlet can't help me with the LSAT. It can't help me with that. The LSAT is literally a big ass mental game. Mind games like a motherfucker, right? And in order to study for something like that, studying is basically repetition. How fast can you learn these games? You gotta learn the rules of the game, and you gotta play the game as fast as possible and get the right answers. And in order to learn the game, I can't have no distractions. Like when I read, I can't read something and retain the information and focus on what I'm reading unless it's completely quiet. I can't have no distractions. It has to be dead silence. Like literally, dead silence. The fan can't even be on. It has to be dead silent. And that's just reading. So it's serious, and I'm serious about it. And I just feel like if I study hard and I put my mind to it and I really fucking do it, all of my problems will go away once I graduate law school. I just got to study and get there. And that's where I'm at right now. So that's why I said that I can't be around people because of my depression. My depression, I told old boy, I said, if you're playing with me, please don't play with my heart, because I ain't gonna be able to take it. I'm not gonna be able to handle it. And it's gonna break me. So please don't play with me. And he was like, I'm not lying, I'm not playing. And he was playing the whole time. And that's why I was so broken earlier, because then I felt like this dude with the car was fucking with me. And I think it's serotonin, dopamine. What do men have? What is it? No, not progesterone. What is the chemical men have? We have estrogen. So y'all have what? Whatever that chemical is, I have too much of it when I'm sad. And that's what makes my depression so terrible. They diagnosed me testosterone. Yeah. Testosterone and serotonin. I have too much of that when I'm sad. So that fucks with my brain. I can't get through it easy like everybody else can. When y'all get sad or upset, it'll hurt a little bit and you just go on about your day. That shit breaks me. It breaks me. It really, I feel like it eats away at my brain. And that's why I said I didn't want him to lie to me. Just that's why it hurts me so hard when somebody hurts me, because I can't process that like everybody else can. It literally damn near breaks me. That's why I got Bear. Bear was my service animal. That's why I got him. And that's why I refused to let anything happen to him. Because when I had those times when I wanted to kill myself, when I felt suicidal, he saved me. He would not let me hurt myself. Bear wouldn't. And I would never get rid of that dog. He was my service animal. He went to school with me every fucking day. And he had a service animal vest and everything. And I love the fuck out of that dog. That's why I fight for him. I'll pay whatever amount of money I gotta pay to keep him alive and safe and healthy, because he kept me alive and safe and healthy. So I don't even want to talk about anything happening to him, because that's gonna make me cry for real, for real. But that's where I'm at. This is why I am the way I am. And that's why it's hard for me to think positive, because of all the negative shit that I went through in my life. I don't remember anything positive. I just know something bad is always going to happen, and I got to be 2 steps ahead of it. That's how I live my life. I always got to be 2 steps ahead of something bad happening. You can't blindside me by something bad. I always got to have a plan B, C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. Because that's what I'm used to. I'm just used to depending on people and they let me down. Even my own mom let me down. She kicked me out and had me living in a shelter with my kids. And my kids actually liked living there. They was happy to go. They wanted to go back. What kind of, no. And that's why I'm so big on people talking shit. And that's why I'm so big on my heart and how I deal with people. Because I don't ever want anybody to go through what I went through. Ever. And if I can do something to change that or make somebody's life better, that's my only goal in life. And that's why I feel like, why I've been through so much shit. Why do you want to fuck with me? I'm a good person. Why you want to hurt me? Why? I've been through too much. And if you know me, because this is just a, revised version of my life. If you know me, I've explained to you in depth what I went through. And I expect you to guard and protect my heart and not hurt me. And if you do, after I done told you my life story, you still hurt me, there's a special place in hell for you. Special place. And that's why I took this so hard, because he knew all of that. And then some. And that's why I don't let a lot of people around in my circle. That's why I don't bring people around me. That's true. So that's a little revised version of my life story. And y'all say that I'm strong and all this. I don't feel strong. I just feel like this is the life that I live. This is what I'm used to. I'm just used to it. I'm used to bad shit always fucking happening. I'm not used to being hurt all the time. Because I keep people away from me. I keep people out of my life. So I'm not used to being hurt by people a lot. But I am used to a lot of bad shit always happening. I'm used to being worried about getting fired. I'm used to being worried about getting evicted. I'm used to being worried about losing a car. That's why I got AAA, because I felt like if my car break down, at least I'll be able. That's why I got the insurance that I got. Like, I'm used to bad things happening. And it sucks because my kids kind of feel that way too, and I don't want them to live life like that. But I kind of like groomed them into that. And I hate it. I hate that for them. Yeah, you would never know. it's just life for me. It's part of life. This is just what my life is about. This is what it is. Like, it's not like I had a good life and some bad shit happened. Like, the most unbelievable shit that happened to me in my life that I never ever thought would ever fucking happen, the most unbelievable out of all the shit that I told y'all, the most unbelievable is losing a granddaughter. That's the most unbelievable shit. I'm like, this shit only happens on the TV. Not getting raped and molested and living on the streets and being in the adult industry. None of that is unbelievable. Or having a mom on drugs and living in trap houses that you see on TV. Not that. But losing a granddaughter. That was the most unbelievable shit of my life. So that's why you felt disbelief about the nails, because you're used to hurting when the hope is sight. Exactly. Some things you just gotta take to the grave. Well, you know, it's not like I have anybody telling me what I should or shouldn't say. So, Compton, I don't know why I can't tell no man all of that. I don't know what the pros and cons of telling somebody that is. I just know I'm being myself and being real. I'm just being honest. Life shouldn't have to be that hard, but it's not hard for me. It's easy. This is what I'm used to. You want to know what's hard? The easy shit. That shit scares the fuck out of me. Not to hear how this happened to you. I think some people look forward to taking advantage of nice people. You are nurturing and think that people would treat you as well as you treat them. Right. Thanks for sharing your life story. I feel your pain and I'm going to pray for you. Thank you. I'm strong. But, like, it's scared when stuff starts going right. Like, when you was helping me, do you know how scared I was? My worst fear came true, though. My worst fear happened, and I'm living it right now. But I was so scared. Because when people help, that means I'm going to get hurt. That's how I see it. That's how I process. My doctor told me that's a terrible way to think. But that's how I see it. I'm not used to people helping and not wanting something in return. Or I'm not used to somebody helping and you're selling your soul for it. You know what I'm saying? I used to rob people in Vegas. Like, literally, I had a pimp. I was being abused and I was being beat on. And if I didn't get this fucking money for him, he would damn near try to kill me. I had to. And I lived a crazy motherfucking life. I lived a crazy life. But I'm not used to people helping. It always comes with a price. And a lot of times it's not a good one. It's not a good price to pay for help. Asking for help or accepting help is kind of like selling your soul to the devil in my eyes. It's always going to come with a price. That's just how I see it. And that's why I don't like that thought. I don't like to think like that. And that's why I am the way I am, because I want people to know that I will help you and give you the clothes off my back, and it don't come with no price. It's just because nobody did it for me, and I feel like I want to be an example of what I wish I had when I was coming up. That's it. Thank you, and do. What do you mean you don't know what just happened? Man, I keep hearing that. I used to go to church, and the first lady would be like, you have a testimony, and you are gonna save somebody's life. You need to be evangelist and evangelize people, and you need to be a motivational speaker. You need to go around and encourage people and to share your story. And then I always keep hearing that, yeah, this is wine. And then I always keep hearing that I'm going to be blessed. God has something in store for me. I don't know if I believe that. I would like to. But I don't know if I believe it. Yeah, or you should just do you and not worry about validation. You're doing a wonderful job. Princess, that's a good one. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. I just stay to myself and purpose. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what God's purpose is for me. I don't necessarily believe that anything is going to happen in my life. I think it's just going to all be negative until I die. I don't believe anything good is going to happen. I don't believe I want so bad to believe it. I really do. But I don't believe I'm going to find a man that's going to love and worship me and be good to me and be true to me how I feel like I deserve to be treated. I don't believe that I'm going to have meaningful friends around me, like in real life, in person, not just on YouTube. I believe I'm going to struggle for the rest of my life, and I'm going to go through the same shit over and over again. And I know I shouldn't say that out loud because it's putting it out in the environment, so I try not to. But I just don't believe it. I want to, but I just have the idea of I'll see it I'll believe it when I see it. But right now, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of people around me. I don't know a lot. I don't know anybody. I don't know nobody out here. The only person I met that I actually confided in out here was my ex-employer. And she worked for, she contracts with Amazon, and her and her husband. And when I was at the hospital dealing with my granddaughter and all that, I was supposed to go to work that day. And I just cried to her. And she was my rock at that moment. Other than that, I don't know nobody out here. I don't have no friends out here. So there's nobody that's going to come to my house and chill with me. I don't go out with nobody. I don't have a partner to go get my nails done with, or have somebody to go get a drink with, or somebody to go shopping with other than my kids. I don't have that. Because I don't have the same things in common with everybody else. The shit that I've been through, I don't like petty little stupid shit. Gossiping and like, how we gonna get this money? Like, how we gonna better ourselves? If it ain't about that, it's positivity. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for showing up another female or another female showing me up. I don't have time for fashion shows and competitions and jealousy. Like, this bitch that don't even know me, she don't know shit about me, but she was so motherfucking jealous of me or threatened by me that she wouldn't let this nigga take me to go get my shit out of his car. His car got repossessed. I don't deal with people because of shit like that. I don't know you. You don't know me. But all you can do is get mad. All you can do is that has to be the reason. Because I got on thigh highs in a short dress. And that's sad, Sharon. That's terrible. The only person that ever did right by me, no matter what, was my son's father. He was the best thing that ever happened to me. The only thing is, we're not compatible. Sorry so long. What does that mean? You're leaving? We're not compatible and I'm not attracted to him. He's not my person. I do not have friends here. Nope. I don't have female friends. As far as male friends, all they want to do is just fuck. That's all they want. Every man that I've ever met in Houston, all they want is sex. Period. They don't want nothing else. Sex. I haven't met you, but every man that I physically met in person, they only want sex. I forgot that you were the one who said that you would give me a ride to work, huh? I forgot. Well, that's why I share my life on YouTube, because I don't have friends. And it's kind of like therapy. So my daughter made this for me. This brownie. Doesn't it look good? No, I'm not gonna smoke no weed. I tried drugs. I hate weed. I don't like weed. Weed makes me paranoid. Smoke some weed and do a live video. Every comment that y'all post on here will have me wondering if there's a secret message to it that y'all are talking shit about me. This brownie is so good. Or he's saying that I don't keep a lot of company around. I'm low key. Which is true. Chocolate and wine. And even the people that I do meet that don't want nothing from me, they don't call me no more. Maybe they see something in me that they don't like and they ain't fucking with me. I don't know. Because sometimes I just get ghosted. Like, we'll meet up. And I'm just quiet. I talk to them. You know, we talk about whatever's going on at the moment. I don't hear from them no more. It tastes great. I don't know how he's going to find me if I don't go nowhere. Unless he knocks on my door. Where am I going to find him at? Where he going to find me at? I go to work and I come home. I thought that I'd probably find him at the grocery store. I don't go to the gym. I don't go to bars. I don't do shit. I feel good. I love chocolate. Chocolate gives you, it increases your dopamine levels. No, I don't have a gun. Thank you, Melvin. Chocolate and red wine. You know, the chocolate. What's up, Lavelle? Maybe a place that I least expect. I don't go nowhere. Literally. I go to work. I come home. Sometimes I go get gas. Let me check Fat Boy. And then that's it. I don't do nothing else. I go to Walmart every now and then. You invited me to the gym before? Good man can be found in any part of the world. He can also come home to fix your appliances. Well, ain't nobody been in this house at all. But we'll see. I'm not looking for it or expecting it. Did y'all just see all of that? What did I just do? Every time my daughter come over here, she leave a diaper. Colin needs an email. Fat Boy. You look attractive from the picture that you sent. This is one. Men take the worst pictures. What it is y'all take the worst pictures. Like, we want to see eyes, facial structure a little bit from here up. I do have the munchies. I got Minnie's email, and then Sworn again. That was a great email. Yep, Stella Rosa Black Reserve. Stella Rosa Black Reserve. I think I really like being on here. I don't like not being on YouTube anymore. Let up, Robin. Cash, I don't even know who you are. What you mean you need a wrench? I never even seen you in here before. Welcome. The hair I got is from She's Happy Hair mixed with Her Imports. I prefer Her Imports more than She's Happy Hair, but on a budget, She's Happy Hair. And it's a wig. Wow, thank you, Abdul. It's a wig, a lace front wig, but the lace is balding, so I had to sew tracks in on it because, you know, the lace only lasts for a while. The wig part is lasting for a long time. Like this hair is solid, but the wig, the lace front, I need a new lace front. That's not even gonna happen anytime soon. So I mixed Her Imports, because what I was doing at one point in time, I like Her Imports hair. I love their hair more than anything. That's the hair I love the most. I switch. Well, no, the hair I love the most is oh my god, what is it called? You can take the worst pics when we're near food. Pink line hair, I think it's called. The pink line hair. But that hair is expensive. Yeah, the pink line hair is the hair that I usually get. If I want something a little bit more, a little less expensive but high quality, I go to Her Imports. And then if I can't do Her Imports, then I go to She's Happy Hair. And if I can't do She's Happy Hair, the very, very worst, the last case scenario, I'll go to Queen Virgin Remy. So what I would do is I would probably buy one bundle of hair every month, right? Because a bundle of hair for the length that I like, 30 inches, 26, 28, is about $200, $300. It's a lot of money for one bundle of hair. And I need about 4 bundles here plus a lace front. A lace front is about $300. So I'll try to buy one bundle of hair a month. And then after I get all the bundles that I need, then I'll do my hair. But I bought this wig. It is worth it. It lasts a long time. If I don't dye it. Remember when I first did my hair, I dyed it at the front right here? All that is gone. It is gone. It fell out. So I'm trying not to dye my hair no more. So this is not dyed and it's still healthy and it's still good. Kendra's Boutique. I've heard of it. Let me look. I haven't did anything. I haven't bought anything from Kendra's Boutique. I thought about it. They're wigs. But I'm really picky with my hair, and I prefer to buy. Oh, I like those glasses. Oh, that's cute. Look, let the picture stay up while I can show y'all. Look at this. Turn around, turn around. Look at how sexy. That's me right there. I'll totally dress like that probably every day when I get my surgery. That shit is sexy. Pink corset, the pearls, the glasses, the hair. That's just badass. Ooh. Let's see what the hair is talking about. What they talking about? Well, this was $800. This wasn't $1,200. After everything was said and done, it came up to like $12 because I had to buy stuff. One bundle of Brazilian hair extensions. $90 from $90. Seems legit. The twins buy hair from there. Okay. I like that blonde. I might have to check that out. I like Her Imports because Her Imports, they have raw human Indian temple hair. Like they literally shave it off the person's head, put it in the weft and sell it. Wash it, of course, and then sell it. So a bundle of 26-inch hair is $130. It's not that bad. It's kind of cheap. I hate locks. I don't do locks. Not me. I don't do locks. How about every 2 months? What you mean every 2 months? I love my hair and my nails. I don't do nothing else. I gotta make sure my hair and my nails look good. In a very, very worst case scenario, if I totally have no money, but I need some hair, I will go to the beauty supply and buy a lace front from the beauty supply, which lasts probably 2 weeks. That shit don't even last long at all. Probably a week. It probably lasts 1 week. So their lace fronts are like $80. And I'll probably buy one. I might start doing that though. I might start stocking up on beauty supply lace front wigs. Lace frontals. So when they start to bald, I can just switch it out. My hair is long, but it's thin. Yeah. Shaved heads are attractive. Surgery, I want Brazilian. Oh, I get to show y'all now. Dr. BBL. I'm about to show y'all some stuff of what the type of surgery I want and why I want it and what it looks like. Brazilian butt lift before and after. All right, let's see who got a good picture that I can show y'all of what they do. 800. Okay, this is not what my body looks like, but this is what he does. So he takes the fat out of your back and all that and put it in your butt. So let's see. Look at this. My stomach used to look like that like a month ago. Look at this. Or this. This is why I want the surgery. Because they're going to take... Look. Gave a little old person a butt. They take the fat out of your body. Like this. They'll take all this out. Inject it in your butt. I've done squats and lunges. The only thing is... I have a flat patch. Like my butt. Let me see if I can show y'all an example. Okay, so here's an example. My butt right here is flat. Like it's just a little flat patch right there. So it has a curve and then it's flat and then a curve. So I want the BBL so he can fill out that flat patch. It's a flat patch here and it's a flat patch there. It almost is like I was sitting down too much. All my life or some shit. But once you do one, you didn't need another. I did all of those exercises. And I had a tummy tuck. So, I mean not a tummy tuck, I had a C-section. So it's not gonna really... King rated my trip. Oh, let's see what he rated my trip as. He rated the trip. Because I'm going to have some shit to say. He rated my trip. Let's see what he got to say. Oh, he go. Oh, my goodness. I'm rated a 1 star. The car I rented, this car was repoed. Two days before my rental ended. My belongings are in the vehicle, including my house and car keys, and I would not be able to get them back. If I can give 0 stars, I would. I do not. In caps. this host. Bam. Reviews been submitted. Please share some additional feedback on your trip to inform future guests, just like your trip review. This song will be shown to your host once to leave a review. I'm gonna skip that. Thanks for your review. He gave me one. Oh, he only has one review. I'm trying to see what he reviewed me as. I can't find it. Where are my reviews? I gotta deliver this car to this lady. She have dudes calling my phone, making death threats, and she have those same dudes staking outside my house with guns. Stay away from her. I had to make a police report. She's delusional. Aww. Don't worry about it. I'm not ever renting from Turo again, so I don't gotta worry about that. Okay. A flask. It got repossessed. So tomorrow, I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna ask them. So when would there be a situation when I'll be able to get my stuff back out of the car? Oh, my Facebook is connected to this?
Definitely now. I'm caught up on my work.
I need to see grades.
Actually, I have to wait till Saturday.
Okay. Well, I'll wait till Saturday then. But I have something tomorrow that... I have guys calling his phone, making death threats. And the same dude's outside my house with guns. Aww. But King, though, didn't you? I said this was repoed 2 days before my rental ended. My belongings are in the vehicle, including my house and car keys, and I won't be able to get them back. I did not understand this host. Damn. Well, this place said that I can't. They won't do it. I can't show my rental a contract. They don't give a fuck. They're not going to let me get my stuff out the vehicle. Because it's from a private owner. So you can put what school you went to and what your profession is. I'm about to put Sam Boyd School of Law attorney. Let's see how much. Hello, my name is Doll. I want my real name on here. I am an attorney. About to lie. They don't need to know that. I will be speaking to existence. Works at Bam. You want to talk shit? There. Updated my Twitter profile. It's going to be really hard for them to believe him over me. Still school, no support systems trying to go over the road. I'm a single parent and my 9-year-old homeschooled due to COVID. Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to do it if I had one child by myself. The reason why I was able to go over the road is because at the time I went over the road, my 19-year-old was 17. And that they were a big help. My older children were a big help in helping my smaller children. Plus, I had my mom and all that, even though I couldn't really trust her. I'm about to go and finish watching the movie that I was watching. I'm watching what am I watching? It is... Almost wasted my wine. On Netflix. As far as I don't know anything about it. As far as assistance though, for your child, if they're in homeschool, you can take them on the truck with you. I'm watching A Christmas Prince. A Royal Baby. I like Christmas movies. They get me out of not thinking of all the shit that I'm going through today. People help today. Just pay it forward. I will definitely pay it forward. You're in Texas? Who's in Texas? You talking about me or Sharon? Oh, she's in Maryland. Go over the road and take your child with you. That's all I can think of. But I'm gonna go. Thank y'all so much for your support. I'm still waiting on the locksmith to come. He hasn't hit me up yet. You know what's crazy? I just thought about it. He said, don't rent your car to this lady. She have dudes calling my phone, making death threats, and she have those same dudes staking outside my house with guns. Stay away from her. I had to make her a police report. She's delusional. So if I was reading this, I'm like, well, what the fuck did you do to make her call your phone with death threats? Delusional? What you do? Don't fuck with me. That's what I did. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for the support. I'll keep y'all updated. Like I said, every day is a new challenge. Something new happens every fucking day. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Will I still have a job? I'm not going to work tonight. I'm gonna call them though. See what they say. So it's just gonna be me, my wine, and Netflix. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all so much for the support. I appreciate it. Those of y'all who emailed me, I will get back to y'all. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.